How you doing there, white America? Just joking.
Yeah, see? I sputtered through it. A real professional would have it written down and memorized. Me, I'm just like, welcome to Movies versus Film. My name is Brian.
And my name is Ike.
We talk about movies and films.
And everything else.
Basically,
we're talking about how Mark Wahlberg is a fuck and scene. No, but legit.
Is Mark Wahlberg? All right. See, there's a whole thing here. All right. Good movies, terrible actor, good performances, bad performance. Mark Wahlberg is not a good dramatic actor, except when you make him play what he grew up like.
No, yeah, actually, yeah.
I think in Four Brothers, he's channeling some kid down the street in Dorchester.
Departed, he kind of did the same kind of thing too. Kind of just channeled it. Yeah,
that edge on him.
So Mark Wahlberg will never be like the greatest actor, but like he'll give the performances. You're like, all right.
He won't.
Never. Listen, I just watched Joe Bell like 2 days ago about him walking across the fucking earth because his son got bullied for being gay, and not for nothing, the movie itself, all right, pretty good. Like the story, based on a true story, whatever.
Could have just gone to the principal.
Not for nothing. It could, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this right now. I would have preferred Matt Damon walk across the earth.
That's awesome.
And you know what? I've been fucking okay with that. Like, yeah, I'll give you 9 stars.
And they would
have
put him up for a comedy or musical award.
Oh my god, I was like, yeah. But Wahlberg picks some shit sometimes, and you're just like, what the fuck?
The genesis of the whole conversation was that
Wahlberg's a shitty actor.
Unforgiven it came from.
Oh, that's
because you think that me hating Clint Eastwood means I hate all his movies, and I was trying to find a usable example of why I don't.
Did you find a usable movie?
I didn't. I hate every movie he does. I hate them all. And
that's
but you know what the thing is though? The thing is that Mark Wahlberg, maybe it's just a better, more charismatic surrounding cast. Look at him. The man yelled at an empty chair.
Listen, let's see real quick. I'm gonna just take a quick gander over here.
Hollywood.
Well, I like
Idol.
I'm gonna have to skip all of his westerns
yesteryear.
because I'm like obsessed with his westerns, so I have to skip those. Those can't count. What the fuck?
You know,
why is his Wikipedia page like 7 scrolls?
I don't know. I think it's the overly macho guy.
7 scrolls to get to his Wikipedia page.
Right.
The fuck? Not that important. Don't
care
about
I like
beliefs.
the over the top macho shit, the Stallone and the Schwarzeneggers and all that stuff. This stuff is just, I don't know.
Clint Eastwood has discography.
I feel like if I visited his house, there'd be sand everywhere.
Sand?
No, plastic on the furniture.
One
plastic on the furniture, yeah.
One random beanbag chair in the corner.
One tea bag in the fucking cabinet.
Yoga ball sitting next to the desk. No desk chair.
Dust on it. No, but all right. So Mark Wahlberg. I cannot say that I've seen a dramatic performance of his outside of the bubble of people that, you know, we've known. You know what I mean? Like the grimy Boston guy. But
Mark must have given us at least one dramatic.
His comedies are good.
His comedies are perfect for me.
Dick in that picture.
Yeah,
comedies are good.
Because they work for his character. Just like my wife says about John Cena. John Cena plays the roles that you laugh at.
Yeah.
And because he's the jack dude that you're supposed to laugh at, but you get the wrong laugh, you're going to get knocked out.
And as I've definitely mentioned on maybe more than one previous episode, about how when he was younger, he beat a man almost blind. I like to mention that because people
hanging out like Hostel.
I like to mention that because people like to gloss over and think that celebrities were born celebrities, and not regular people.
All right, hold on a second. His first movie was Renaissance Man. Danny DeVito, Colangelo from Bronx Tale.
You know what? The other thing too is I'm goddamn tired of seeing him make movies with Peter Berg, where he plays a real person and then doesn't do exactly.
But every actor has their latch. Denzel had Tony Scott. Samuel has not Samuel. What's the guy?
No, Jackson has everybody because he's been in every.
Not him. The guy who played fucking Vega. He has fucking Homeboy. He has Tarantino. He's in every Tarantino movie too. Everyone has one.
Madsen?
Yeah, everyone has one actor they go to.
And James Gunn has Michael Rooker and
his brother. Fucking
J.J. Abrams has that. What's his face there? I can't think of his name. No. It's not. No, it's the type of movie he made. He made the movie with for the Boston Marathon bombing.
Patriot.
He made he made Lone Survivor. He made that oil rig thing.
Deepwater Horizon. Awesome.
Right. Stop making movies.
If they're bad.
In some cases based loosely, like Lone Survivor, off of real shit.
So let's see.
Just be a character. I couldn't do a biopic, man. I saw Tom Hardy when I was watching Capone.
But not for nothing. If you look at his filmography, just to be real and shit, not even like trying to like pick and shit, he only takes biography movies. So
that's those are the ones that
Lovely Bones.
Those are the ones where he tried.
Fighter.
Cerise, what's her name? Warren?
The girl from Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan. I know what you're talking about.
Saoirse Ronan, yeah. But
Good
but
movie,
but,
too.
but for every one of
That's
these
his drama
movies,
movie.
for every one of these movies where he tries to stretch his legs, he does a fucking Two Guns. Or don't forget, he was in Transformers movies.
He was in the Transformers when they turned to shit.
He was in the Transformer movie where, during an argument with his daughter's boyfriend about how he's well over her age and she's underage, he reaches into his wallet and produces a copy of a law that says it's okay in the state of Texas to fuck his daughter. Remember that shit?
No, I
the
don't.
Romeo and Juliet law. He pops it out of his wallet, like he had it like laminated, dude, like ready to go.
I have no idea what that's from.
The first Transformers movie that Mark Wahlberg was in, his daughter was dating.
I watched none of them after Mark Wahlberg joined the franchise.
It's bananas.
It's the one where the guy whatever his name, the dude who
Weasel's
TJ Miller gets burnt for like fucking. I seen that scene.
Yeah, Weasel's in it.
I won't watch the movies after the
dude.
Shia LaBeouf movie.
He has an issue with the fact that his daughter, who's like, I think she's 16 or whatever, is dating someone who's like 20.
So is that a Mark Wahlberg problem, or is that a director or writer problem?
Oh no, it's a Michael Bay problem. No. But we're there, so we have to discuss how beautiful it is.
Hold on.
What?
Oh, it was Michael Bay.
Of course it was.
Did he do all of them?
Yeah, he did, except for Bumblebee.
Which is the best one.
Which is the best one.
What's the fucking
with
yeah
Cena.
Oh, and again
it rhymes.
Oh my.
So, but this
Bring
is
it back
too.
to Boston.
This is yeah. This is yeah.
Bring it back to Boston.
So this is just it's too beautiful. We have to off air. I have to show you the scene. They're in that period where they just escaped from the bad guys and they're hiding out, right? They're hiding out and they're chilling, and he starts giving them the dad talk, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you're like 20. She's like 16. He's like, oh, it's cool, man. It's all right because bang, out of his wallet he pulls a little laminated card that is a law. It's called the Romeo and Juliet law. That says that since they started the relationship at a certain time or whatever, that it's okay to fuck his daughter even though she's like a kid.
This man made 5 Transformers movies all on his
Bay?
own. Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly stopped watching him after I stopped watching him after Dark of the Moon because I thought they were going to turn to shit. I didn't know he kept doing it. That's like, but how can you pull off 13 hours between your Transformers movies?
I heard that was good.
It's a
I never saw
fucking,
it.
it's a fantastic.
That was
movie.
that was where everyone realized that what's his name can act, right? Krasinski
Yeah, dude.
was James Badge Dale?
Even Pain and Gain was
I
a
think
good
James
movie.
Badge Dale was in that.
Yo, between your Transformers movies, between your 5 shit movies, you have 2 pretty good movies in your fucking lot.
That's fucked up.
How
I like
the
how
fuck?
Pearl Harbor, the set of Pearl Harbor, right?
I like Pearl Harbor.
Michael Bay was like,
First half
I'm
more
gonna
than
do it this way. I'm gonna change things. It's not gonna look like a Michael Bay movie, okay? They had like a local like Hawaiian priest or whatever there to like do a blessing.
Yeah.
Dude, it took like 3+ hours.
Yo.
They thought it'd be 5 minutes, dude. They
get-
said that by the first afternoon, like Michael Bay was being Michael Bay again.
I'm gonna get you mad right now.
What?
If Michael Bay didn't have Transformers movies,
No.
perfect filmography.
Yeah, if he didn't, if my aunt had a dick, she'd be
But-
my uncle.
Bad Boys, Rock, Armageddon. Like, dude, he has a pretty
Oh,
good,
would you skip?
the best 3-hour movie in the world. Pearl
Why'd
Harbor.
you skip it? I was just saying, it's a
Oh
good
no,
movie.
because we just talked about it. That's why. Oh no, but Bad Boys, Rock, Armageddon, Pearl Harbor, Bad Boys 2, Island, which wasn't bad. It wasn't great, but wasn't bad. And then you have All Shit. That's like
The
just
Island,
like shit down the street.
Island.
That's the one with
I know what it is.
I remember the cover. That's why. Scarlett Johansson
Very,
was
very
the female leading that?
expensive. Yeah.
I didn't-
And Sean Bean and Jaimin. It was a great cast.
I didn't think that she was.
It wasn't that great. But no, he would not have a perfect. No.
You don't think so? If we take these out.
I heard 6 Underground was good, but it crashed went down like a fucking lead balloon.
Okay, 6 Underground is what Transformers should have been, but just like no
Yeah,
robots.
you can see. You can't say that
You
like
can't-
without this he'd have it because there's 5 of them.
No, and then, yeah, that's the problem, dude. Like
It's one thing to be like, well, Milos made one bad one, but
you have a fucking meal of Transformers movies that no one gives a fuck about, and
they're
then
all so long.
the dude who does fucking Coraline and Kubo the Two Strings does one live action Bumblebee movie, and it was like, yo, this is great. Like, yo, keep doing this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Can we get more of that? Have some
Never
more?
did one live action movie and you nail it on the first run in. That's fucking.
Well, look at what's his name there. Who did the
fucking
Brad Bird?
fantastic.
What was the live action? Fuck, where is it?
Yo, why don't we just give Brad Bird the fucking Fantastic Four movie? I'm pretty sure he'll nail
He
it.
already directed it.
I'm like, yo, I'm pretty sure he'll fucking nail it. But he's the one who did the Incredibles movie.
Yeah. But he did where is it?
He did Tomorrowland.
That
Yeah. Which I never watched, but I watched my kids watching it, and I'm like, is that the movie about recycling?
No. I was right. No.
Bad Bird?
Mission Impossible 4 he directed.
Oh, yes, he did.
That was the one.
That's-
He did all these movies. Yeah, look, Tomorrowland was a bad time for everyone.
No, but
There's
not
nothing good about that
no,
movie.
but not for nothing though. If you like, all right, Tomorrowland was like That was like his second go at making a live action movie. If he's look at his animated,
but look at his first go at it, dude. Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. That's a good goddamn movie.
His first animated movie was Iron Giant. He followed it up with Incredibles and Ratatouille. Yo, that's pretty fucking like nailing it for animated. Literally.
He worked on The Fox on the Hound. Batteries Not Included. I remember that movie.
I remember that shit. Batteries Not Included.
He wrote that shit.
The Black Cauldron was him too. Uncredited. Holy shit. Fox and so like this dude got some shit, but like, what's the next thing he does? That's what I need to know. I'm curious. I like this man's work. Sid,
absolute Sid.
Sid to fucking Toy Story. Looking at a Pixar title makes you think of fucking Toy Story. Fucking Sid, psycho with the skull on his shirt for no reason.
All right.
Pre-Punisher.
So, I want to talk about punch contracts.
Yo, I have.
a name you so aptly put it yesterday when we were talking about Vincent Jonathan Diesel. His real name is.
I don't want to hear about your legitimate fucking fight.
What's his name, like Claude Marshall or some shit, really?
Dude, legitimate fucking fight clauses and contracts and shit per IPOs is the stupidest thing ever. And the fact that Fast and Furious is the only people who fucking do it is the dumbest thing.
Mark Sinclair.
Jesus Christ. No wonder.
He's really derping that photo.
Imagine this. Fast and Furious. Fate of the Furious. Starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Mark Sinclair.
Starring Paul William Walker. Dwayne Douglas Johnson and Mark Sinclair.
Sorry.
Mark Sinclair's a porn star name.
Paul Walker with archival footage.
Yeah.
Put that in there too real quick.
Mark Sinclair is a porno actor who only does like stepmom porn.
Oh my God. Like
Mark, clean your room or else what?
Like Seymour Butts. Yeah, dude, I really don't. Dude, I really don't like. After you brought that up and I had to like look into it, I really can't believe that there's punch contracts. That's the name. I can't believe that there's actually punch contracts for a movie like that.
Yep. In a fight between The Rock and Vin Diesel, no one can land more punches on the other one. They have to be an even amount. And I don't know if you saw this part, no one can be knocked down more times.
The premise of the clause is you can't lose.
Has to be shot for shot.
So that's why you see scenes in fucking like Hobbs and Shaw where them two, Statham and Rock, are fighting over the sister, and then all of a sudden they just stop and then talk about it.
Yeah, something breaks the scene. Yeah,
same thing with The Rock and Vin Diesel having that fantastic fight scene and fucking and then stop to talk about it. I'm sorry, we're on the same team. Like it's just, dude, listen. You can't. The first couple movies I think they did this because the first couple movies were like they were good, and then they started to heighten up what they're doing, and then they turned to superhero movies. They're like, well, we're superheroes, we can't take that many fucking hits. Rock is like, I'm gonna take hits my whole fucking life, fag.
Right?
like it's so stupid.
I got 3 fights on the way here.
Exactly. Like, you know what? Like, you know, I get paid every time I punch somebody in the face. What are you talking about?
They always have to have some kind of a contrivance to like to break not the tension, but like to end the fight without somebody actually winning it.
No, what happened? What the whole point of that is literally in my head. The whole point of it is Vin Diesel could never be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Statham, even though he was the bad guy, and you know Shaw and the other movies and shit, bad people. But you bring him.
He can't be outdone.
Yeah, you bring him. Now the movie just keeps going. Now we have like these spin-offs. They're not bad guys no more. Like that's why that whole clause is. But dude, that's the dumbest thing. So you can't look bad. I'm gonna be honest with you though,
as like
stupid.
I'll say, you know, I say a lot about The Rock. He will always be The Rock, by the way, which is I think a term of endearment.
No, it's The Rock. Maivia.
What I say about Rocky Maivia, where he just does every movie. First of all, I say that about Bruce Willis, and I say that that's what you do. It's your job. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about art. Mm-hmm. But I really didn't think that was. It doesn't seem. I don't know him. You know what I mean? Like, but you see all the videos. Dude, I saw a video of a fan walk up to him at an event and was like, "Dude, I sing that Maui song to my daughter every night." He goes, "Yeah, put your phone on," and he sang the song with him, the rap.
Apparently,
then he gave the guy a kiss on the head.
Apparently, like The Rock is probably like the nicest person.
But that's why it surprises me that he would have that in there. Was that a reaction to Vin Diesel putting it in there? Like
it was no. You know what it probably was? It was just like, you know what? Honestly, I really like the movies. I like where they're gonna go. I've read everything you're doing. All right, if this is what it takes, I'll do it because I know no matter what, if I don't have to do this, I still got like 8 other jobs, so I'm fucking fine.
I thought it was all about family.
Dude, I got Black Adam rolling out. I got Red Notice coming out. Like, dude, I'm set. You're good. Jungle Cruise just dropped. We're fine.
What movie were we watching yesterday where they said the birthday was April 16th?
Oh, Tango and Cash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Love that fucking movie.
Today's April 16th recording. Who knows when this gets released?
It's Tango's birthday.
Like, subscribe, give us money if there's a way to give us money. Like,
it's Tango's birthday.
But it's Ray Tango, right?
Ray Tango, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at everything. It's Ray Tango's birthday.
I couldn't be as eloquent here as my partner, but I just want to say this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, the movie's fucking perfect for no reason. Jesus Christ. Ray Tango. Tango and Cash. Jack Palance
chewing that scenery up.
Ultimate. Always in the fucking lonely room with 18 fucking screens, so like he's in the Matrix.
That's a compound. I always wanted a compound.
Dude, I've always wanted a moat.
Or an installation. I like an installation. I think an installation is what goes in a compound.
Oh, shit. Hold up. Sorry. This is actually fantastic news. The new Hotel Transylvania is going to skip theaters and go right to Amazon, and they sold it for $100 million.
I saw the first one. It was good.
And you know what, though? Not for nothing right now with the...
It was cute.
You know, not for nothing with the box office you're going to make back. That's actually not a bad deal for them right now. And... I don't say blah blah blah. It's actually not a bad movie. My kids actually.
I didn't see the second one.
My kids.
First one was pretty good.
My kids love that shit.
For a second, I thought we weren't recording. I'm like, nah. So I never saw when we were growing up, man. It was Stallone, Schwarzenegger, and Van Damme.
Fucking stud.
And then in the back of the classroom, eating paste was like Steven Seagal. And
how dare you?
And Steven Seagal.
How dare you? Steven Seagal never ate paste. Well, he ate paste for a little bit.
Steven Seagal ate paste.
Listen,
Steven Seagal ate. I think he ate airplane glue.
Can I just say there's like a good 5 movies that I think that could never be remade because Steven Seagal did them. Can I just put them out there?
You mean should never be remade?
No, they can't be remade because they were so fucking good. Oh yeah, Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, Out for Justice, Under Siege.
I'm gonna stop you there.
I will give him a second.
Because you were helping my case out until you hit Under Siege. Under Siege is Die Hard on a train.
Yeah.
What was the movie with Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Where Steven Seagal was in it for 5 minutes and he's like, "You survived."
Executive decision. Kills him off the plane in 5 seconds.
Under Siege on a plane.
But that was a Kurt Russell vehicle.
Under Siege is Die Hard on a boat. Under Siege 2 is Die Hard in a train. I would not like it in a train. I would not like it on a plane. Get off my plane.
I'm not gonna lie.
And every Steven Seagal movie is something. Something for something. Marked for death. Fuck to sleep. Like
Exit.
It's always a 3.
Yeah, not for nothing. He is one of those dudes.
Out for Justice, Marked for Death.
See, my thing that fucked me up was legit. I didn't like any of Seagal's movies after. So I always thought Hard to Kill, Marked for Death, and Out for Justice were a fucking trilogy. It's not. He's just the same character in all 3 movies. I had no clue. I was like, oh my God. Different names and everything?
Dude, the funniest thing that my grandmother, and she walked in the room one day and I was watching a Steven Seagal movie. I forget which one it was. And she goes, "Who's the Chinese lady?"
It's fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
Dude.
But my action heroes growing up, man, were sponges. Dude, Indiana Jones.
I never said he was an action hero. I just said.
Oh, no, I know. I'm saying in terms of, I'm to tie a bow. I'm saying that Stallone more than Schwarzenegger. Stallone would take a beating. Van Damme,
but not for
Van Damme would be beaten to within an inch of any human's life, come back, and they would win.
Stallone,
dude, look at Rocky IV. He landed less shots than Drago.
Schwarzenegger never had a movie like that, if I'm thinking of it.
Which is why, that's why you notice I had a little tickle a little bit there.
I'm thinking Red Heat, Running Man.
Yeah.
No, he never gets... He always overcomes, but never takes the beating.
Arnold never took the beating because it was unrealistic. Arnold would be pinned down with gunfire and shit.
You think who the fuck is beating up Conan the Barbarian and get away with it?
Yeah, but
exactly.
Rambo 3, when the guy picks him up out of the hole and he's choking him, you can't pick Arnold up that way.
No, you can't.
Stallone's 5'9". He's Italian.
But we were also okay with not for Stallone when he was Rocky. We saw the first movie he lost. We knew that this motherfucker takes a beat.
Now I guess with these guys.
I was like, no, he takes a fucking beat.
But the end of Universal Soldier.
Oh my God.
Dolph Lundgren punishes Van Damme.
I haven't seen a movie in years. I do remember that fight scene.
I remember that. My mom took me to see that movie when it came out in theaters. I remember every minute of that movie. As soon as it came out again, I had to see it again. And I remember it because Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren and Hulk Hogan, for some reason, their skin always looked like a tight hot dog.
No, you're absolutely fucking right.
Like a shrunk hot dog.
Yeah, it was just not supposed to be that tight.
But Van Damme sitting there in the diner with Allie, what's her name there? She killed in Sons of Anarchy. She had her own show too. I forget who the agent was. Allie something. Allie McGraw? No.
I was gonna say Allie Sheedy.
I think it's Allie McGraw. No, that was Breakfast Club. But anyway, Van Damme is sitting there. He's just mowing down on food, and dude comes in to fuck with him, and he's like, "I just want to eat." That's all. He's like, "I just want to eat. I don't want to fight." And then he whoops the guy's ass over a waffle or something like that. But these guys were sponges. I saw like before Harrison Ford. Indiana Jones takes a beating.
You want to know what? You want to know something?
You can't root for the guy that's just brute force. These guys won't take a beating.
I'm not gonna lie. Tom Berenger and the principal. I'm just saying. No, the substitute.
In the substitute. Yeah, but that's different. That's a whole different
He
thing.
got beat up in the bathroom, man. And
Yeah, but he didn't end it by putting Dolph Lundgren into a thresher and turning it
should
on.
have. He should have.
We really, we need to cover? We need to cover best one-liners, and it would take a whole year because you can't pick just one. Like Arnold, what's his? Give me a one-liner. How about let off some steam, Bennett?
Yeah, things like that.
You said you let me go. I lied.
Dylan. Like things like that, dude.
Jesse Ventura. I got no time to bleed, man.
I guess Van Damme's will be him screaming once he saw the blood.
Just tweet. Yeah.
He saw the fucking blood.
Oh my god.
Or in JCVD when he goes,
so
I
beautiful.
am the master of the splits. Him saying that was like, all right, you solidified it, bro.
There are a few things in the world better than that. Maybe 12 seconds because they hang on to it. When he gets that shit thrown in his face. Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Bloodsport. Well, dude, Bloodsport is Lionheart, but like with a federation involved or something.
The only scene to do it better than that Van Damme scene was Anchorman when she called him a blueberry and his fucking eye had the scene in his eyeball. I said, all right. I was like, you're just bringing it back. Full circle. All right, full circle. You look like a blueberry.
If you just listen to it, you can go through the paces because there's like this burns, and he looks at his hands.
Dude, Van, you know what? Though? I will say for all the people I watched growing up, specifically for me in a Betamax fashion, because I used to record everything on Betamax.
Because you're a beta male.
But it was legit though. It was legit Lionheart, Bloodsport. It was all those fucking things. Like all of his movies coming up.
I wasn't Seagal. I was Van Damme. I feel like you were one or the other.
Showdown in Tokyo was that was one of them.
You know what's funny? Most of my black friends grew up and they were more with it for Seagal, and my white friends are more with it for Van Damme.
Now you understand why my Mark for Death thing
is it because Seagal did like the fucking hoodoo shit?
It's because he did Mark for Death.
Because he made a bomba clot movie.
Listen, we want
me a blood clot gun.
We were waiting for
Boy.
We were waiting for Seagal to do a good movie, and we're like, all right, Hard to Kill's a good movie. We got a movie where he had black people actually talking Jamaican. We're like, all right, we're home.
It was representation then.
Dude, there was legit a part where they got into a fight at a school ground playground. I was like, that can't get more black and Jamaican than a fucking Steven Seagal movie. I was like, all right, you got it.
Bottles a guy.
Yeah, dude, it was just
on the swing set.
Dude, they're running in slow motion, dreads everywhere. I was like, this is a
weird,
black
man.
movie.
Yeah, that's weird though.
That's why, dude. It was legit.
That really is the divide.
That's it. And that's why, honestly, we watched that movie. The one that follows afterwards is Out for Justice. And we're like, all right, we roll with him, see what he does. They did the movie with Ja Rule. We're all okay with it. And then we're like...
And he was DMX.
Yeah, and Exit Wounds. And then he moved after that. And he was like, you got to stop. Like,
you need to take a beat and fucking...
We didn't know direct-to-DVD was not a good thing.
Do something else with your time. Dude, there are some movies he's made.
We thought we were just getting more movies.
I saw this documentary on Steven Seagal, dude, right? And they showed him... like in the range of a normal few days and like movies he does. This dude got paid. He was in a movie with Mike Tyson. He had 3 scenes, I think. He didn't get out of his chair.
Dude, like
for the whole 3 scenes, they were all filmed like the same day. He just sat there with his dumb fucking chubby like Irish girl nose.
Dude,
just fucking
Seagal,
fine
man,
with it.
Seagal, the problem...
Look at him. Look at that picture.
The problem with him though is that like he made too many movies.
Like an alcoholic bulldog with a fucking
How is it that he made too many movies that we're telling him to stop? Nicolas Cage keeps going. We're just like, I just keep doing it. Do it, see what happens. Because quality.
He's 69 years old.
Jesus Christ. Isn't he?
Then there's the rumor about him getting like his ass whooped.
I'm not gonna.
The thing like who would win him or Van Damme? Dude, did you ever see those videos of him doing the not Muay Thai? What is it?
Martial arts shit.
Yeah, where like people, he's just like he's throwing people like it's nothing. Dude, they're taking a dive. It's like when you watch the video. Remember back in the day, there was a viral clip of Justin Bieber like hitting a 3 on some black dude. You know, the black friend he paid to let him win.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, hold on a second. Holy shit! I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know he directed On Deadly Ground. He directed one of his own movies. All right.
Oh yeah.
That's probably
they're gonna let him direct someone else's.
Like I said, Hard to Kill, Mark for Death, Out for Justice, Under Siege. I don't care.
That's fucked up.
Actually, Glimmer Man. I'm not gonna lie.
Glimmer Man wasn't bad.
It wasn't a bad. That's the one with Wayne's, right?
Glimmer Man wasn't bad. Yeah.
That actually was. That was with Keenan too.
Keenan Ivory.
Yeah, that was not bad. He was in the Patriot. Oh, that's not the Patriot.
Different one.
Yeah,
but the font.
But can we talk about it for a second?
Fuck? He was in The Foreigner. That's the Jackie Chan.
No, that's before. Fire Down Below.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Exit Wounds. That was the one that had X in it. And then and Half Past Dead had Ja Rule in it. and then this is like, dude, I don't
Wait,
even...
I think that was it. I think it was Out for a Kill. I think that was supposed to be the one he just... No, that's not it.
No. Dude, you know what's fucked up is you can get his movies by fucking his like seeing the
Look at all the
covers.
direct-to-video in the credits. It's fucking amazing.
Hold on a second. Let's see. Wait a second.
That's a lot of direct-to-video. Limited release. That's being generous.
Direct-to-video sequel to The Foreigner. Where's The Foreigner? Let's see. Was that direct-to-video?
Oh, yeah.
If he does a sequel to a direct-to-video video...
What's the last movie he was in?
Dude, he's probably something like... Oh, yeah, the Above the Law remake. I mean, the sequel. He did another one.
Beyond the Law.
Yeah, Beyond the Law. Because I think it's Finn Adair. No, it's not even the same person.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude, not even the same fucking person. This dude, man.
Oh. So
I like this guy.
you have an I saw a thing, and I want to jump on that in a minute, but there's something I have to go over with you first that I saw.
What do you see?
You analyze film, not even arguably, you absolutely analyze film better than I do, and I found something that is gonna either ruin your evening or make you go down a wormhole. Aquaman.
Yeah?
Did I just leave it at that? Aquaman. Every single scene of exposition in Aquaman is interrupted with exploding violence.
Yes.
I just noticed that. I watched that shit, dude. We're talking like 3:30 in the morning. I was zipping through because I had to see. Because I got to say, the scene where he fights Black Manta, that's my shit.
Oh, in the
fucking village.
Oh,
yeah.
That scene when she's running across the buildings, dude.
Yep.
Oh my.
I fucking love,
dude.
I love that fucking scene.
That's James Wan shit, dude.
But I'm looking through it and I'm like, all right, so by the way, that's the best they could do for a kid actor, dude. You're saying she was executed? That was so bad.
James Wan.
That made my balls hurt. It was so bad.
James Wan can execute a camera like no one's fucking business. It's crazy. James Wan's camera work is fucking amazing. There's no one that does. So, all right. I always think James Wan, because of all the movies he's done, you could tell it's a James Wan movie because he locks down atmosphere, bro. Like, that's like, and that's hard to do in anything. And he masters at fucking horror, which needs to be atmosphere done.
Atmosphere, yeah.
You know what I mean? So, when I watched Don't Breathe the first time, I loved it because Fede Alvarez has the same exact kind of technique. Even with the old Evil Dead movie he remade. Same exact kind of technique. That was him too.
That's good.
Dude, he's actually really good. And so I thought the new one was him too. It was not. Someone else did his work. But the opening of the new Don't Breathe movie has this camera shot right out The Conjuring, dude. Just goes through the whole fucking house, get the landscape of everything. I'm like, that's James Wan work. He's done that with every movie he's done, with its fucking Death Sentence, which is like a revenge movie, Aquaman, a comic book movie. Every horror movie he's done, he has the camera work. Like, he lets you know, like, this is how big the house is. So when we're over here, just know you saw what that side can do. So we're just gonna keep it here for a moment and just scrolls and pans and shit. Dude, James Wan is actually pretty fucking perfect.
You're talking about going through the house. I think the best single shot in Sweeney Todd is early on when they do that pull back shot.
Boom, show that.
The music, dun, 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 and then pulling through the house up through the city and all that.
Dude,
I like that.
The biggest thing for me when I watch movies, because I know because whatever, I'm not to do is say I went to film school and blah blah, but the main reason
you went to film school. Right?
I did. My main thing is because I think I know how to make an Oscar movie. That's why I like analyze movies like out the ass. So like shit like that, like dude, Sweeney Todd, even the way they make movies like that, it's fucking crazy. Like I analyze.
That is a fucking gem.
I fucking look at like all types of camera work. That's why I'm just like, if I can't get into how you're shooting your movie, I probably can't watch the. Perfect example, Moonlight. Minimal camera work. It's all character study. But the way Barry Jenkins does it, you're just there for fucking 2.5 hours like nothing's happening, but everything is happening. You know,
in that round table with Damien Chazelle.
And dude, Damien Chazelle's another one. Really, really good. He tries to do. Damien Chazelle's problem, or in my opinion, is that he keeps getting movies and they keep giving him more money, so he thinks he needs to go bigger and bigger.
Spend more money, yeah.
And that's the problem, because Whiplash, perfect. La La Land, you went too big for it. You know what I mean? Like now you're just First Man, the one about the dude going to the movie.
Yep.
Excellent.
Who was that? That was
Ryan Gosling.
The Goose, yeah.
Yeah. Really, really well done. Again though, it's too big for you to handle. Like, you know what I mean? Guillermo del Toro can do big and then drop down and do fucking Shape of Water.
But I'm glad you brought up Guillermo del Toro then, because
love that man.
His Lord of the Rings would have been insane.
Oh my god.
I'm dying to see the treatments for that.
Oh, yes.
So he is much more with visual effects, like Hellboy 2. There's a shitload of practical sets. I don't know if you've ever seen behind the scenes on that shit, dude.
I've never finished watching
They
Hellboy
built
2.
like
Golden Army?
Yeah, remember Diagon Alley in fucking Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Like, they built like a practical.
I actually just watched Harry Potter
The practical
recently.
sets for Hellboy 2 are fucking bananas, and I think that's why he needed $300 million for another Hellboy movie, because to get the actors to see it the way he sees it. So my thing with Aquaman,
I would love to see that fucking thing.
I think Aquaman. I said Aquaman was the best comic book movie from the '90s that wasn't made in the '90s, right up until I saw Venom, and I'm still up in the air now on those two. But it seems like it's weird because I don't see James Wan as using devices, and it felt like a device that, you know how they say you need an action beat every 10 pages or whatever the fuck it is. That's kind of what it felt like. Was that interfered with?
No, it was not, and it didn't.
Isn't it weird that the ones they don't interfere with make $1 billion?
But the thing is, it felt like it was interfered with because, all right, so perfect example.
It could have been. We just don't know.
Well, the perfect thing you're saying is legit, because Venom and Aquaman are not similar movies. They're similar in style,
aesthetics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My thing is, honestly, if we're going between, I say Venom's a better movie than Aquaman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
But I think Aquaman's visually much better.
Oh, it's fucking stunning,
dude. It's a I got the screening to watch the movie like a week earlier. Remember I texted you? I said, "Yo, there's a fucking squid playing the drums."
Yep.
Dude, I was freaking out. That's aesthetic wise.
We never knew we wanted it until we had it.
Dude, it's actually perfect. A lot of those scenes are fucking awesome. The biggest problem with Aquaman is, like you say, they have those moments where they're just sitting there, just talking, and the fucking wall just blows out, and they just fucking go into fight mode. I hated the shit about that movie. Interrupted scenes that shouldn't have been interrupted.
It seemed.
It's beautiful.
It seemed like they got James Wan to not to run a formula. Just a lot of it seemed. Not even just formulaic. All right, let's Black Manta. We'll pop off of Black Manta. Okay, Black Manta is a fucking absolute pirate, right? Yar. Him and his pops are there. Him and his father have a moment.
The best
where he
scenes
gives him granddad's knife, and all of a sudden
in the subway.
Yeah, Aquaman rocks up. He's like, "You're the bad guys," and he's like, "Save my dad."
Dude,
I'm not invested.
No.
I don't care that he just gave you granddad's knife.
And
Good thing he gave it to you, by the way, because he died.
Problem is too, there's not for nothing. The best parts of Aquaman, I will say, are with Black Manta. Or the trench.
Every single time.
That's like him going into his work, where he pulls out the trench and everything gets darkened out and this atmosphere just closes in. That's where you see him shining. Everything else is all fluffy. Even the fucking scene with Black Manta where they're fighting on the fucking thing, best scene in the movie. But still, it felt like it was it still felt like it was just light. Like it wasn't all in.
But dude, Patrick Wilson is one of... All right, Patrick Wilson with James Wan. We talk about actors with directors. But Patrick Wilson, how many times does he scream? That's his go-to. Yeah, that's his go-to. Really. It seemed like there were a lot of... I like that there were some mirrors between the way they introduced Black Manta once he was Black Manta, and then the way they introduced Orn, when it was time to fight and shit. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's still, you need a magical MacGuffin to get it done. You need the special trident, and I liked that he was able to speak to it, just like with Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, the Triumphant Torment. He was able to get the Vishanti out of the crystal by going, "Hey, you mind coming out?"
Yeah,
talking to them. Dude. Aquaman understood what the not the Kraken, but he understood what the monster, I forget what it was guarding the trident was saying. But
how is your B characters the most interesting characters in your movie? That's you know what I mean? It's an Aquaman movie, and we're all invested in his story, but everybody else around him,
shouldn't have been in it.
Dude, I watched a Black Manta movie before I watched an Aquaman movie again.
They should have treated his brother. They should have treated Orn like they treated what's his name in fucking Doctor Strange, Mordo. They should have been. It should have been an alliance or some kind of a relationship, and then at the end it falls apart. And Black Manta should have been the villain. But to set up his motivation for wanting to kill Aquaman to be that
he killed his dad.
Being a jackass is what killed his dad.
Exactly. There was dude. The movies. I think that might be a good button for this one. Yes.
Yeah. That's a good way to put a button on it. Mm-hmm. I don't know when we're gonna put these things out, what day of the week, if there is a day of the week, but yeah, listen to the next one, or don't, whatever.
Well, listen to the one before this.
Yeah. Go back and listen to the one before this.
We like replay.
Or if you have already listened to the one before this, listen to it again.
Replay.
And share it, because sharing is caring.